Assalamu alaikum, honey.
Walaikum salam.
Don't fall asleep while I videotape you.
I'm not gonna fall asleep, I don't think.
Okay, so today we're going to ask, for our next Ramadan talk. I should call it Ramadan talks, not Ramadan stories. It's not stories. Anyway, for our next Ramadan talk, we're talking to Faruq Hunter, my husband. Who is it? Our baby kids.
Come in.
And he is going to describe for us the role of a husband and wife in Islam, in his opinion. Shoot, baby.
Well, first of all, I don't have any right to voice my opinion. I only have a right to say what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us and He created us and gave us the best example in His Rasul. So I have no business to talk about how I feel about anything. I can only say that in this matter, I actually agree. So my feelings are aligned with that of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and inshallah stay that way.
But if you're talking, it's almost like you're a fatwa. It's not like unless you're gonna recite for us Quran and Hadith.
I'm not giving a fatwa. All I'm gonna say is this.
Okay, but I wanted your opinion. Oh my gosh, you are gonna give us just Quran.
I gotta
and
give you what my basis. My basis here. Allah said,
look, I could open up the Quran.
That man is the protector and the provider.
What does that mean,
for
though?
Women and children. Let me finish.
Okay.
And then in addition to that, that woman is obedient and she protects what's his, or she maintains what the husband provides in his absence. So in that, to me, you have a perfect example, right? And I always tell the kids this. I tell Umar this. I tell Dean this. I tell the girls this. I say the same thing to them.
That was sexist. Why don't you name your daughters?
Huh?
See, that was sexist. Why don't you name your daughters?
I had too many of them. I got 6 of them. I got 2 sons. They're not sexist. They're just conservative.
All right, go ahead.
But, everything that you do in this life, I mean, absolutely everything that you build, you have to have 2 people, or at least 2 roles. And one role has to be that of a provider, someone who goes out in the world, beats the hell out of the world in order to get what the world has to give to them and bring it back. And then you need a maintainer. So somebody who can actually maintain everything that you just brought in. Just like if you think about a set of bananas. If I come and I go out, I cut down bananas, I go and look for the bananas, I raise bananas. But then if I have somebody at home that doesn't care for the bananas, then guess what? We don't have no bananas. We got a bunch of rotten, stinky stuff. Right? So maintenance and provision are always
Bananas are hard to take care of, though.
Yeah. But bananas are nice and soft, but they can't be taken care of.
No, but they rot easily.
That's right. But then again, this is where the power of the maintainer comes to advise the provider. Because when the provider's out there, if he were to pick green bananas, then she could keep the bananas longer. So the maintainer, just like a woman, is an advisor to her husband.
You never buy green bananas.
A husband should listen to his wife's advice when it comes to matters that improve her ability to maintain. And so to me, the position of a husband and wife is that a man is supposed to make sure the world is conquered for that woman and for his family. No matter what he has to do, he does it. He fights tooth and nail. Allah has only given him one single iota that is different than a woman, and that is that he can become physically more strong than his wife. That's it. It don't go beyond it. Not mentally, nothing. Just physically.
So you're not smarter than me, Faruq?
I'm not smarter than you, baby.
You tell me you're the smartest man in the whole wide world.
Yeah, I'm the smartest man in the whole wide world. And then my wife is the smartest woman in the whole wide world. So
what that means, are you smarter than me?
So we're equals.
Oh, okay.
Then, so if your man is providing and he's doing his job and he's going out and getting what he's supposed to get and he's knocking down the world for you, then he deserves that you then turn around and do your part.
Which is?
That you support him mentally, physically.
So
that you make sure he feels good.
Because if you're walking and I'm walking next to you and you fall, am I supposed to catch you? You're like a lot heavier than I am.
If I'm too heavy, then at least bend down and rub my boo-boo while I'm on the ground.
But you said support you physically.
And if you support me to level of realism. Falling down on the ground. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, if you trip and I'm standing next to you and I have to catch you.
Back up.
Not if you break your leg.
No, he's still supposed to pop back up. And then when he popped back up, his wife's supposed to be there to so, oh, baby, you broke your leg. And he's supposed to say, I'm all right, girl, I'm all right. And then she's supposed to say, oh, but baby, oh, your leg. And see, that make him feel good. And it make him want to be more of a man because he got to be a man from the wife because now he knows she care about him. He don't let no pump. But if she's be like, dude, you just broke your leg. Who cares? A care? He gonna be pissed. And he gonna do stuff to show that he's in more pain so he can get more of your attention. So actually, if you want your man to be stronger, give him your attention willingly. Give him the time that he needs, okay? And this is only for the man that's doing what he's supposed to do now. This ain't for no Negro.
So if you're a good wife and you have a man, well, no, if you say you're a good wife, you have a man who's not doing what he's supposed to do. You're saying then the wife can act a donkey and be like, nah.
She can't be a donkey, but in the Quran it's conditional. Provider and protector, therefore, women is. So if a man ain't doing his job,
what if she feels like he's not doing his job?
Abandon her job. What she should do is abandon the man, right? So you got a man.
So you're advocating divorce for us?
I'm advocating divorce for lousy people. If you got a man that's just going through a little rivet, maybe even that rivet lasts 5 years.
How do you know that?
Because you know your man.
Not if maybe you were married for him for a year and then he starts going through a rivet for 5 years and you're like, peace out, dude.
Take the case
and
of
then
prophet
it'd be a good dude.
I don't want to say prophet. Take the case of the Prophet Sallam, when he had riches all his life and then went through a 10-year spout with nothing. Kids died, animals died, wealth went away. That was a spout. You don't leave a man in that time.
Okay, but I'm not talking about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
That wasn't Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I'm talking about a regular. Oh, well, I'm not talking about any of the prophets. I'm talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The prophet when all his family died and he had the disease.
Yes.
I was just talking about him. I forgot his name. But anyway, I'm talking about Joe Blow off the street, Ahmed, and you marry for him for a year. Everything seems nice. All of a sudden, he starts going ham, whatever, acting a fool because he's going through a bad moment in his life.
Hold on. I just told you.
How do you identify?
That the primary condition is on the man. The man has to create the essential balance first. And in his efforts to try to balance out the family, if you got a good man, he might lose his job. He might start his own business and be very unsuccessful. But you know the quality of that man. If he wake up every single morning, hustle his butt off, and he drop in the day. He don't drop because he came home whining, crying. He came home, he dropped because literally he had no more energy to continue. These are the kind of folks that you should go all the way out for. You should make him feel weak. You should make him feel bad. You should support him. You should make him feel strong.
Give him a pedicure.
And you should maintain whatever. Now, part of maintaining is maintaining his
feet.
Yeah, hush. His feet. and then maintaining his character and maintaining how people think about him. Maintaining his reputation, even though things are rough. I think about Ibrahim alayhi salam and his son. Came there, his wife. How is everything? Blah, 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 complain. And he told his son, change your doormat. So he divorced that lady, came back, and what I always love about that hadith is said nothing changed. His situation didn't change. One iota. Everything that other woman complained about was true. Nothing changed. But when he asked that lady, how's your situation? He said, it's perfect. It's what Allah wants for us. And that really, be honest with you, if you have a good man, a really good man, not a dude who treats you bad, act stupid, say dumb things, abandon you, whatever. No. You have a good man who's trying his best. Support him. Right? Support him. Be with him. Support him. That was your choice. You choose. And I don't care who the hell gets mad about this. A woman chooses a man because she chooses somebody she wants to follow. And a man chooses a woman because he chooses somebody he wants to be his rock to support him. And that's the balance between the two. You get feminazi mad about what I just said, but that's the way Rasulullah Islam lives.
Okay. Are you done? Because we were lengthy.
I'm done.
Say something.
I'm lengthy.
Say bye.
Assalamu alaikum. Goodbye.